So we have the winter storm catastrophe coming our way. Looking at the info and advice, this is some pretty good advice. Burners keep shelters and workplaces warm inside their effective radius. Colonists exposed to freezing weather get cold. Cold turns into hypothermia, causing health loss. Close slow effects of exposure. Upgraded ones even better. Crops and lakes eventually freeze, halting production. Animals and ranches can die without a heater nearby. So far, this one doesn't apply to this. This one does apply to us just because we have a river, but we are more focused on water wells, so we don't have to worry too much about here. That's also another advantage of water wells. They don't freeze. Clothes can slow the effects of exposure. With our tailor coming up and running here pretty soon, we should be getting a better spot, but we are in a dangerous spot given that we only have one production. And if we hover over here, we can see our fibers slowly going down. So perhaps we need to open another trapper in order to get more fiber rolling so we can get more clothes. Or we can also give up one of our specialists to get one of those outposts, or get an outpost on the world map that had the protective clothing. That's another option too. So we can weigh the pros and cons of that one. Right now, I think since we have a good amount of food, I probably will lean towards giving up one of our specialists to get also the rare metals, because that one sector with both of those things is just too good to pass up. So we want to get that as soon as possible. Cold turns into hypothermia, causing health loss. So, we avoid that by having burners, keeping shelters and workplaces warm. Colonists exposed to freezing weather can get cold. So press OK. And then let's see. We have Gloriosa here, so let's go ahead and go to the world map, see what our people are doing. Okay, they got the research, so that's good. Let's also perhaps pick this up.
What do we have here?
So we can get it moving. Pretty good. 40 parts and 40 metals. So, I mean, parts we can't even use yet, but it's always good to get, so scavenge and move on. I'm also going to... Oh, there's more spots we can get, so I'm thinking maybe yeah, let's have her scout, and then how fast could he get? Nah, he's gonna take really long, so probably not worth for him to scavenging. So actually I'm going to have him get in the car, and then we could take that car back. So let's go ahead and have him get in the car. Let's see what Orca has. She found another research outpost, or I guess this is called an observatory. This is radar, so you can hover over and see like what this thing is. This was a motel, and this is an ordnance works. So let's go ahead and have her... yeah, let's just have her do this one. Right. So we want to get that running ASAP. We do have our houses are, our tents are pretty good, so not too concerned, especially since we're going to have plenty of firewood. Got to make sure that we, have no production limit, so it's at none. Before we had it at 50, but we lowered it to make sure that we can get more firewood producing, because we're going to have to start saving up here. In 5 hours, we're going to start using firewood pretty readily. We could also... Does this need to be heated? Let's check. It might. But I know these need to be heated. Looks like we got some people. Mystery crate. A visible colonist. I've never seen this one. Yeah, let's just search for the crate. Yeah, see? We found the crate, and everyone's happy. Boom. Good resolution. So far we're getting firewood at a decent rate, but I don't know how much it's going to be on the consumption level. So we might have to build another... Where is it? We might have to build another logging camp. Yeah, don't want to make that mistake again. Let's see what the rate, or see how many. Yeah, so it's five fiber. So are they? Do they have enough people? I would say so, but we'll see. We'll see if we'll see if our production is enough. But yeah, it does look like you know, you can see this sign here. It looks like this person is. You can click on this eye here and see how this person is educated. This is probably a result of the school. So actually, I think we also need to add an heater for the school, because otherwise the school doesn't operate without it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it must be heated during winter storms. So that's not good. All right, so let's see what our consumption is. Oh, it's only 1. So yeah, let's go ahead and put another. Let's put it right. Let's put it right here, and then let's build a little road. Goes to it. There we go. So we finished survival skill. So we got the upgrades. This is good for us right now because, you know, we're not really using farms because we don't have farms. So kind of researching that down. We already got this down. So let's go ahead and just continue with farms because we're eventually going to get there. Let's see. Do you actually need? I don't think you need basic farming for advanced farming. So you could sidestep. Interesting. So let's queue that, and then queue communal eating, and then go all the way to advanced farming. Just so we have the research for now. Or, you know, now that I think about it. Yeah, I want to get it sooner than later, because I want to be able to build some farms, because we do have some space that we can use, so yeah. So it looks like this is getting full. Yeah, it's 98% capacity. That's 25% capacity, so I think they'll utilize that instead. So looks like we have some people gathering the wood. There's only 1 left, so let's just fast forward. Oh, actually, let's go ahead and grab this. 700. Oh man, we're not even close to enough. Hold on. We're gonna. So let's send this guy back. These people are scouting, so yeah, he's not. We're not gonna have enough money for this guy, unfortunately. So let's just go ahead and send him back, or unfortunately decline this person. We could really use another scavenger, especially, you know, 200%. That's really good. But we just don't have the funds for it. So, unfortunately, we have to send them away. Even if we had them wait by the gate, it's not going to do us any good because we can't, you know, we can't get 500 coins, or, you know, less than 500 coins that quickly. It's just not going to be feasible for us. So let's see if we can get this one last piece of wood. There we go. Let's go ahead and move that there. I notice they're kind of skipping across. Is this not built? Yeah, it's built, so it's interesting they're not following it. Well, now they will. Maybe they follow it until they're in the radius? Sure. There's a fierce mouse. Let's see. Slow this down. Power our people. Mutated, hungry, and tired. So we don't have any iodine pills, so we have one person who's irradiated. So that's something we should probably see if we can pick up sometime soon. We want Gloriosa to pick up these iodine pills just because we don't have any. But we also need her to heal up a bit more. So probably one more tick and she should be good. Also, let's see if we can get... Oh, no, we don't have it. I was going to say, let's see if we can get bartering up, because that's another way we can make coin. but we don't have bartering because I know we just researched handicraft. So, but you know, bartering's not a bad idea to grab instead of these food upgrades, just because we don't necessarily need it yet. So, yeah, it's only one more. You know what? I'm gonna research and I'm gonna get bartering. Probably concrete scavenging. I'm gonna skip ahead on the food a bit and then go to there, so that way we can start getting coin, because we're missing out on too many specialists. We wanna get the coin for the specialists, especially ones that can scavenge for us. So we don't want to make that mistake again. Specialist ready. Oh, this person's back, so let's go ahead and send them. Let's go ahead and send her too. So have him. Let's go ahead and have him. Let's just have him continue scouting. Oh, let's get those research points. Yep. But let's continue scouting the area with Sobek. What's his name? So what's the best area to scout? Let's have him go here. Yeah, let's do this one.
Moving. All done.
Oh, it's a wolf gang.
Sounds good. Ready.
And then let's have her. We were just saying we need iodine pills, so let's grab some of these first, send her back, and then continue on getting more. Oh wait, yes. Actually, let's have him go here, and then maybe this one, and then scout, since he has such a long movement speed. So we want to build another school as well, because as you can see, oops, clicking the people. A school can only hold 7, but if you hover over our colonists, we have 12 children. So we don't have enough schooling space. But I would like to build it. Let's build it. Can we build it right here? Yeah, let's do that. Right next to the burners. That way they're still warmed up. So that works out. Man, these people are really radiant. It's unfortunate. So it looks like these buildings are chilly, but they're still operational. So, okay there. Yeah, our fibers dropped down pretty drastically. Let's see about getting another trapper going. I don't want to do that because that is... Or I don't want to do that area because that's right next to some pollution. Oh. No, there's pollution here too. Maybe here? No. This one's looking a bit decent, but the efficiency is not to what I'd like. I mean, can you have two trappers next to each other? It seems kind of weird. Let's see. More survivors. Yeah, let's take them in. They bring in some protected clothing, some metal, and the hunting rifle too. Oh, I forgot. I want to send this guy to become a... You know what? He's not going to scout. He's just going to get these, come back, and then we're going to make him into a settler to get those outposts going. Keep forgetting to do that. But back to what we were doing, we need to build a school, or no, we already built a school. We need to build another trapper. So where's a good spot for... Actually, a good spot for us to place this. Oh my god. What if you just stack them near each other? Is it, I need to use 7%. Worst would be to use casualties. Worst was against the forcing. So it doesn't say it didn't work. It's extra minimum. So me, I think this work? Like, right? Sure, let's do that. So that way we can get a little bit of this force too. So that froze up, so let's get these people out of here because they can't really do anything with that. Add one person here just in case we get attacked, and then let's just fast forward this a bit. Forester can't do anything because
All cleaned up.
it's cold. And we found another... Man, we got blocked off on this side. That's unfortunate. We could have her fight this person. It looks like she would win, too. So I'm wondering if we should do that. Or we could just continue scouting. That's probably... It's probably the safer bet and the... probably a better move, just to kind of make most of our... yeah, let's go over here.
Going.
What's up?
Oh, you didn't even go in there? So, it's always good to read these because sometimes there's information in here that it might not be worth grabbing the resources just because if you read it, it says, the colony is littered with bodies, swollen and covered in blisters. The bandits are not to blame here. It is not wise to linger here, but it should be possible to find and take something from this disease-ridden place. I personally don't want to risk any disease, especially, I don't know if it's possible, but, you know, maybe taking this stuff triggers an epidemic catastrophe, and, you know, I personally don't want to use antibiotics, so we're just going to leave as quickly as possible. I think that's, to me, that's probably safer. So let's go ahead and have them,
Not going to happen.
just have them go here. And then, yeah, then we'll just go from there. And then we can send them back. Someone is hypothermic, so let's see if they get back over here. Did they heat up? Nope, they do. Perfect. So this is still 100% efficiency. This is 74. Let's upgrade it. But yeah, I mean the efficiency isn't affected. So maybe you can stack them next to each other, which is great. There is a bit of pollution there, so we want to make sure that they're not getting there. So let's go ahead and have them go up a bit. Plastic depleted. No more plastic. Okay, so we gotta move our plastic. Oh, let's get one person on there. We need more people getting plastic. Ooh, we have a spot right here. So, you can see 3 colonists are threatening to leave. 11 are restless, and now there's a demand for entertainment. So, that puts us in a bit of a spot just because we actually, even if we were to research, you know, aggression release or remembrance, we can't build it because we don't have fun boxes. So, right now, we should address the comfort. And poor shelter and restless are the 2 main things bothering them. So, one of the best things to do right now is probably upgrade their shelters, but it's really unfortunate timing just because we're also in the middle of a catastrophe, and I don't want to move this just because we already have a nice setup of all the tents. So let's see. Yeah, I can't even fit one right there. So if I were to lay out the tenement, I could fit one here, fit one here, fit one here, and fit one here. So basically one in each corner. Not really going to be able to fit the rest. Now I'm not going to be able to do much with the rest. So it looks like we're already maxed out on people, so we actually need... Oh, who died? Oh, who died? Radiation, wow. Yeah, so we really need to get those iodine pills back. So let's go ahead and fast forward. Oops. Colonist is hiding something. There might be an infection. Probably get rid of them just because they are aggressive. And it looks like we're going to get attacked. So, looks like our guards are going to defend our people. Luckily, we have 2 guards on duty. And one of the beetles is attacking our restroom. But they took care of it,
We
so
won the battle.
it's a good thing we had some guards, but nonetheless, these people are still unhappy. So, here. So I know it would make sense for us to grab this, especially since uh, we need the clothing pretty bad, and it also comes with 12 shotguns. But you could do the role playing aspect too. You can role play it and say, I'm not going to take the materials. I'm here to play this as someone who wants to respect the dead, and so you could just bury the sister. I don't know. I don't think you get anything for this. You obviously get something here because you get something pretty significant, especially this early on. And we could use the stuff too. So the question is, which one should we pick given how things are going back? And so our overall happiness isn't too good. And you can even see we have the debuff of a recent death too. So I know it logically, if you need the materials, makes sense for number 2, but I think I like the role-playing aspect, so I think I'm just going to bury the sister. And we get a happiness boon, which, might help here. We'll see.
Quest complete.
Let's have him go back because we want to change him to a settlist. And that boosts our happiness a bit, so our comfort went up. So maybe that was enough for these people to not leave. But nonetheless, we should start building the tenement. So let's go ahead and pause it and see where is a good spot to build these tenements. So we could, oops, you always scroll out too far and then it doesn't work out. So we're kind of surrounded by pollution on this side a bit, here, and then definitely on here. So I'm almost, yeah, so this side is not really an option for the new spot for tenements. We're using this as a logging area, but I'm also wondering, should we just start logging over here instead? So have the forester, move the forest over here. We can just rebuild it over here because we have a good amount of wood. So I'm thinking maybe shift over the burner so that way we can get 2 tenements maybe? Let's see if we can fit 2 tenements. It would, I think it'd be on the outer rim, but I think it would work. So how many days do we have left? Because once we get rid of this, then our people are going to get cold really quick, and we only have 1 person building. So maybe we don't risk it just yet. Maybe we just have how much space? We only have 2. Yeah, maybe we should put a burner here and then just build a few tenements this way and a few this way so that we can get things rolling. So let's do that. So that way we can maintain what we have. Boom. Build the road so people can get around. Then start a tenement here. And 1 here. And that should start making some people happy. And then I believe we should be good here. Wow, we already maxed out. Oh wow, we already have 16 children. So we need another school. Okay. How wide is this? So this, I think it'd still work at the schools like here, because it's still technically in the outer radius. So let's put the school here, like right in the middle of where this one would be. I know all of our schools are kind of bunched together, but I believe children just go straight from their housing situation to schools. I don't think children can work. Children help carry boxes or go to school. So yeah, in this case, it'd be going straight to school because we want that productivity boost. 30%, that's pretty nice. So they just go straight here. So it's not, you know, looks wise, it doesn't look great, right? Like, oh, you just have a bunch of schools. But in reality, you would have schools placed all over. You might have one over here, over here, over here. But we're building this for efficiency. Once we're more comfortable with our housing situation and our better layout of the city, we could probably move the schools around. But for now, this is going to get the job done, and we're trying to maximize our usage on firewood and different resources right now. So that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and unpause it, get those things going. So it looks like it went up. They are somewhat okay. I would like for this person to pick up these people because I don't want them to see the death anymore, because that's going to make them not happy. We don't want the death
Colonists died.
debuff. So it looks like agreement gave us plus 40, so that's good. Okay, so we just had a bunch of people die, so that's not good. So let's get this person off water collection, because we have plenty of water. We have a surplus of 17 plus storage, so we're good there. We don't have anyone working there. Everyone's working there. We could probably take someone. We could take one person off lumberyard, just because we have plenty of wood. We have over 1,000. We should also consider starting to move our lumber yard over here, because that's where we decided that it's going to be. Same for the forester, but the forester can't be used right now, so let's take that person off the forester because they can't work. So let's go ahead and get this stuff built. Keep on trucking. Oh yeah, we have a rat carcass. We also have, I believe, 2 people on the on the gate. So, but it's been a while since we've been attacked, so perhaps let's just leave that. We don't need this going right now, so let's go ahead and stop it and wait till at least these supplies show up. So this guy's back, so let's go ahead and send him. I want him to gather this stuff real quick.
There's a new quest available.
Okay, I just wanted him to gather that so that way it's not in there anymore. So let's create the settler. Boom. Let's send that settler over here, and it's going to take 3 days, I think is what it is, or I can't remember what this number. I don't think it's days. I think it's 12 hours. I could be wrong.
Mission complete.
So she got the 23 iodine plus 169 coins. I think they just call it currency, but I like to call it coins because it looks like silver coins. But she spent 36 hours, man. That's a long time to scavenge. So we immediately need this. Let's head back, get that rolling, so that way we can start saving our people from radiation. Sweet, another research area. So we're gonna also focus on that. But for now, we'll get these going, and we'll eventually start getting these research outposts. Maybe we should give up gin, because we just need a steady source of research. But start the main quest. I didn't realize. When did that pop up? Oh, looks like it just popped up now. So this is the main quest of the game. It's going to have you go through a bunch of different scenarios and items, and the last scenario is actually, if you're not prepared for it, and no spoilers just yet, but if you're not prepared for it, it's actually kind of hard. It can catch a lot of people off guard. So continue.
What started as a natural
And
disaster.
it's going to tell us, hey, let's go to a bunch of different places. And if we go back to the map, I forgot where it is. Yeah, so we got to go here, investigate this side. I think you got to investigate multiple sites. So right now, not the highest priority, but technically that is beating the game. But, you know, if you want to 100% the game, then you want to get all the milestones. So, and that involves more than just beating the main story. But the main story is one of them. So hopefully we can get these going here pretty soon. Looks like they're delivering the wood. Let's keep going. All the colonists decided to stay. Okay, perfect. So with that being said, I'm still going to build these because, you know, this is kind of the setup that I'm going to use for the new houses. I'm going to build another set of tenements here, another set of tenements here, then start having to move people in. But luckily, since we chose that remembrance from the side quest, you know, we chose the correct one that actually gave happiness. It worked out for us. Had we chosen the materials, maybe we would not have gotten that that happiness boost. So, just another thing to think about. Sometimes the role-playing choices are the correct ones, or the ones that will keep your people happy. So, let's go ahead and build. Well, actually, first, let's make sure that we're not near pollution. Okay, so there's a nice open spot. So that we're not near pollution, so that's really good. So let's build it right here. So that's a pretty open spot. And then let's build the forester. Let's say... Actually, let me build a road first. Actually, I don't like how... I don't like how that's not lined up with the front of the... scout tower. So I want to build that right. I want it. See, I thought maybe it was, and my eyes were So I think I did it right the first time. It looks like it's not right, but well, shoot, you can build a road there. So maybe I was right when I first canceled it. That's weird. You can't build directly in front of it. That's weird. So let's put this here, then build a road. Then let's build a forester right next to it. Boom. And then we'll just have our forestry section over here. It's not that far of a walk per people, so it's pretty nice. Oh, specialists are ready for action.
New vehicle.
What did she find? Nice. Another. What was that? Yeah, that was in this one because you could see the line go behind. Another rare metal, so that's really good. We want that. More so late game, but we're here for the science points, so let's go ahead and get those. So quick math, you know, we're looking at it. It's probably going to take about 5 ticks of damage. That means she's going to take, oh man, 50. That's a good amount, but we need it, so let's go ahead and do it.
Mission complete.
She got what we needed. And then let's have her start to look over here. And then Gloriosa. Have I just had her sit here? Hopefully not. Although I'll probably look back at this and realize, yeah, she was sitting there the whole time. So that's going to suck. Let's fast forward a bit. I got it.
Yes.
But we need her. Oh, you know what? She was probably... She delivered the antibiotics. Or no, sorry, the iodine pills. Wait, did she? Does she still have them? Why did we not have them in our... Did she deliver them? She should have delivered them, it looks like. Oh, maybe that's it right there. They are. There they are. So, they're there. A settler will probably pick them up here pretty quick. Fortunately, another person died from radiation. Not sure where they're getting radiated, but nonetheless, let's just go ahead and have her... What are we lacking on right now? that we can use. We're good on medicine. Well, 11, I should say. We're okay on medicine. You know what? Let's go ahead and get that fun box. I think
My pleasure.
we need that because we were just talking about how we don't have it. So let's go ahead and do that. So once these are built, we want to start kicking people out of the tents because we don't want them to use a tent. And it's funny because you'll build these nice buildings, like right now. It says it's operational, but no one's using it. So they have an upgraded building that they're not using. I'm just noticing that the firewood is slowly going down steadily, so that kind of makes me a bit nervous. Because that means that we actually don't have a balance of 1. We have a balance of minus something, but why is it showing us differently? But so let's go ahead and turn this on because we're going to need it. So you can see once you turn it on, things start thawing out. You can see the change in the building. So let's go ahead and kick out these people. And the way you kick them out, we don't want to upgrade it because that's a waste. It's a huge waste. The way you kick them out is by demolishing the building. That's how you do it. Kick them out. And you can see for a second, oh, 3 people are homeless. And then boom, they move in. But, okay, so we kicked out 6 people right now. But only 2 people are using the tenement. What is that about? Well, it looks like they probably just hopped into another tent. That's what we're trying to avoid. So what does that mean? You gotta build more, you gotta demolish more tents. There we go. Okay, so now finally people are using this one tenement. Great. That means the poor shelter should start going down. Let's go ahead and get these people out. Boom. 6. We did it one more, we'd have 1 homeless, so we need to build another tenement, but I'd like for the colonists to start picking up these resources. So, can't really do much until they pick these. I mean, we could, because, you know, they eventually get picked up, but I just don't like how it looks. So. But it looks like we have this being used right now. Or at least, it's being utilized. So let's go ahead and move the work area to a spot that has more trees. So specialists are ready for action. Let's go back. Boom. Ooh, man. This might kill this person. It would. So 5 ticks of damage. That's why we do the math. So you look here. She's gonna take about 2.5 days, but I think the game rounds up, so it's, you know, technically 5 ticks of damage. She only has 40 HP, but each tick does 10, so 5 times 10, 50. She only has 40. We shouldn't do this. So this is not a good idea to send her there, but for now, let's go ahead and keep scouting. She does have some material in her. You can see that 40 parts and 40 metal, or I think that's scrap actually. But we don't have any use for those things yet, so we're just going to keep her out here. Oh, sorry. Let's get that settler. Let's go ahead and build that outpost. So as long as he's within the bounds of this, we're good. So we want this scavenging outpost. You can see the production will be 6 rare metal and 1 protective clothing per, I believe, 12 hours. I could be wrong, but I believe it's per 12 hours. It might be a day. But nonetheless, it's something that is given to us at a consistent basis, and it's just going to help build up our reserves. So let's go ahead and build it, because this is a really good area. So they settle down, and boom, now they're scavenging for us, and that is pretty sweet. However, we are down 1. We're down 1 specialist, and we're about to get another specialist. Unless it's a 500 cost, we're not going to be able to afford the guy.